Hello and welcome back. I'm Joe, and this is Captain of Industry. I'm really close to dying, but I'm not really ready for that yet. I tried a couple different things, and one of the things I need to do is stop being stubborn, because a lot of you have pointed this out. You want to know what it is? Well, let me fill you in. Up here is one of our biggest problem zones. We need a lot more water, but we are not great on water, but we're not terrible on water. We need more water, period. And I'm trying to build that right here in this area with getting a bunch of desalinators. Is that what they're called? Yeah, thermal desalinator. Get those in there, use the depleted steam with a tiny bit of seawater and turn it into water, because that should be really helpful and useful. And yes, as far as I know, the math tells me I have to use a lot of these, because this one low pressure turbine 2 pumps out a lot of depleted steam. A lot of it, 8 of them actually. And these only use, well, 12. Is that right? No, I'm doing something wrong, as usual. 96 depleted steam, which means we need a lot of these guys, 8 of them, to actually use them. I don't have everything connected yet, and I will do that at some point, but not right now, because we have to fix our fuel. We have to fix our fuel. What is our problem with the fuel? This guy. This boiler cannot keep up. Even if I give it Unity, and our Unity is going up again, that's good. Our food is going down. Really annoyed by that, but I mean, as long as we have water, there will be more food coming in, and I think we should be fine. We're just a little low. Just a little low on all the food that we have available at this point, which means we probably need to worry about fertilizer at some point, but water is really the bigger issue. And I think right now, is this one running? You're paused. Yes, we do have some water, so we may as well use it, make that one work. And let's get a couple extra construction materials, because these 4 pumps, even when they run, there's no water here to use, so let's just take them down. Should be better for all of us. We have some homeless people. I don't care about that. I'm actually happy if we have a few less people available right now. So we're just going to deal with that. That's good. Cool. Yeah, I have some pumps up here that we can get some water in there. But this is what I want to do. I ignored for a long time this gas combustion. This gas combustion is, well, it takes water. These are set to 60 seconds, so that's nice. It takes water, and any of the trash, I want to say, that we get from the fuel production, and there's a lot of it. All of these things could be used to burn in the boiler, and I just have to pick one and roll with it, because we are producing all of these things, and right now all I'm doing with it is burn it in the flares, and that's just not helping. So we got to figure out what we're doing here. First, what are you? What are you supposed to be on this side? So this should be heavy oil that we're getting rid of. Does the boiler use heavy oil? I think the answer is yes. Heavy oil. And it's our first line of defense here. We have 4 units making the heavy oil. So, oh, I put one of these pipe balancers in here. Interesting. But these guys are full of heavy oil, so we can use those at the direct connection. How much are we producing? We're producing 12 every 60, so we're producing 48 there. This guy only needs 36 and can produce the steam that we want for this area, so that is awesome. This is the first steam boiler that we're going to set up. It will need water, which we are getting in over here, and I think once this one is actually running the way that we need it to run, we can turn off this boiler over here. So may as well connect you. I mean, I would like to upgrade this one, but that's not a thing. I would like to replace it in line, but that's also not really a thing. But we won't need the coal coming in here anymore, which should help with the fuel production. I really hope that it will. So yeah, boiler. Get the boiler going. Rotate you. I think this is fine. Just flip you around. Doesn't have to be perfect or pretty. It just has to work. There is enough room here for all the trucks to get in, so that looks fine. Again, I will turn off this pipe balancer once this is all set up, so that should be good. So, transport, just the usual. We need water to come in from here, and this is the water line. I checked that earlier. That should be nice and easy. This is the heavy oil line. Let's get you up. And here's the thing. I tried now, and if you followed my schedule, you know that I did. I tried for many hours to not die. I mean, I tried a lot of things, nothing worked yet. This is the only thing that I haven't tried yet, but I have a really, really good feeling about this one's actually going to work. So that is my hope right now. This is what we need to do, and I hope this will turn everything around. I'm not going to make this pretty. I don't care how it looks. I just need this to work. Get the steam connected to this guy, and then upgrade this one also to be usable with steam. And we should see results pretty immediately. Turn that one on. Turn this one on, get everything delivered with quick delivery, because this is really important. We're wasting coal here. All that coal that goes into this boiler, we don't have to use. Let's make this one just a quick delivery. I don't think we need it, but may as well. Run this. That looks good. Getting the first water in here, and we should have the first heavy oil coming in as well. Let's turn this one off, even with this connection conveyor. I may use this conveyor to actually connect to this, but for right now this should be fine. And as you can see, we do have a flare in front of it that I probably also want to turn off in the near future, just because we are essentially using all the stuff that we can right here. And I think the right thing would be to put a splitter here. So let's do that. Yes, I have not used the pipe balancers a lot, and I played with it a little bit trying to fix everything, and they are very useful, to be fair. So let's do that. I can't get you in there right now because reasons, and that is fine, but I should be able to get you connected somewhere here. Yeah, just don't be super ugly. With that, I should be able to turn that one off. Get my quick remove gang in there. Then have you connect in here. That's great. That's great. Get you, and you going. Very important. Is this one going to turn the game around? I really don't know, but I'm very hopeful. Cool. So we have the X's. So I want to prioritize outgoing products from ports marked X, which will be this one. And I will connect another port, and I'm actually going to use just a small pipe because I don't want a lot to actually be able to recycle here, just to go there. Gosh, it uses a lot of water. Yes, and this is the flare that we're going to use for any excess. And this setup should mean that this guy is always full until the pipe is full. And if the pipe is really full at some point, maybe there's something going to the flare. But overall, this one should always get things from these guys, as long as they output something. And as you can see, there is coal already backing up here, which is actually, well, it's not backing up a lot. So I'm going to wait until I turn that off just for a little while longer. What's your problem? Missing input. You're not getting this stuff. No, this stuff. You're sitting there. Why are you sitting there? Oh, because this one is the wrong direction. So let's fix that. Should see some stuff going in there. And then you should turn on and produce all the stuff that this one already produces right now. Remove the boost for now. That's just to make... I just want to make sure this all works. And I would like to see this one with full output just for a little while. We're still missing some water. That's actually not ideal. I think I want to turn this one off to make this actually get what it needs. So 48 water, yes. Get me some more water in here. 1. Wow, it's not a lot. 2, 3, 4. Not full yet. It needs 8 water to actually make this work. Otherwise, there's not enough to go in here. As you can see, right now we're burning a lot of the fuel, which, to be fair, is not what I want. It's not what I want right now, simply because this guy cannot run because it doesn't have enough water to run freely and run fully. Yeah, once we take this one out, it should be fine. How are we doing? How are we doing? You're good. We have enough of this material that we can just get rid of this boiler. I don't want to get rid of it entirely. No, because at some point we may need this, so I'm just going to leave it in there. Turn this water back on. And to be fair, there's no good reason to run the water like I am right now. So let's add another pipe balancer, just like we just put in for this side, and that should help with the rest of the production line. Yep, you can go in there, which means you can go and you can go. Pushing the wrong buttons here, it's not helping. Quick remove these. This is the best usage of the quick remove functionality I found. You can connect back in there, you connect back in here. Get all of this built because we need this steam to actually run in, otherwise we will always have problems with fuel. That looks good. Give me a little more speed just for a few seconds. Build, 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 build. Okay. And now I want you to prioritize Yeah, I don't like that. Prioritize incoming products to port from ports marked X, which should mean O, because it's not on. O should be the priority. So turn this one around, like we did before. And let me see some water going in there. Water goes in there first, and then whatever is left over goes in here. I think that is fine. As long as you're full, life is good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Full. Good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8. Full. Okay, that one's running. All I needed to see. What I'm expecting to see now is that this whole industry keeps running more efficiently and fluently. Now let's look here. We need... Well, we need a lot of steam. So let's just upgrade this guy and see what happens. Yeah, should be fine. Oh, no, it won't be fine, because even if I give it that boost, it does not have enough water to do the things that it needs to do. So let's fix that again. How's our water? Our water is going down, 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 down. Scary, very scary. Where are we here? It's going down because we are using it to make some more food, which we only have 1 month of food supply left. That is not very, very helpful. How can we get more into our food supply line? This guy is full, that is good, but I think all that does, give me a single speed here, all that does is all this piping over here means that this should get what it needs. But you need input, you need steam high, and you don't get high steam unless you have coal. You don't have coal because nobody has fuel. Yeah, this is just a common problem. Where do you try to go? Trying to go there. Why are you not being able to get to that place? There really shouldn't be a problem for you. Huh. Oh, did you build a ledge and now you can't get anywhere? Is that what's happening again? Aww. That's less than ideal. That's very much less than ideal. How did that happen? How did you start making a ledge here? Because you should just dig, nothing else. And these guys should be able to dig something, but they don't have fuel. We have a few golden construction pieces. I will use them right now. The city likes to give me some fuel to make things work. And I think once these excavators over here are moving again, they may be able to catch up with this ledge that was created here, which shouldn't be there in the first place. That's really annoying, because it's really slowing down everything that I need to do. That's very unhelpful. You are technically working. We can't even... Well, there's no way to recover you either. I need the vehicles. I need the fuel dumpers, fuel pumpers, to actually do something useful here, and quickly. Where are you trying to go? Yeah, all of you are trying to go to places that you can't currently access. That is not helpful. Can I... Don't even understand how this can happen this way. Click this out. Maybe I can fix this. I don't know that I can, but I hope I can. Digger. No! The problem is the right click is supposed to remove these. But if you click on the wrong thing, it doesn't do anything. So that's not helpful. I think that is good, and then we just expand this to wherever you want, and this should actually get rid of that ledge. I really have no idea how that ledge even existed, but here we are. Okay, move your thing. We need water, like right now. I did try to put a splitter in here. That did not seem to have a real effect for anything that I needed, so I'm going to leave that out. This is a problem that happens a lot. Can you see that there's not a lot of coal available here right now? It's more just the dirt. That is a problem that I encountered more often now than I really care to. How are you not able to get up there? There shouldn't be any issues. What's a toggle? Yeah, you're like just on the ledge. You should be able to do all the things that you need to do. Can we get... Maybe do this. Take out everything that is not exactly what we need right now. And try to take that ledge down. That would be great. Okay, I'm okay with that for right now. Please dig faster. I wish there was a time-lapse mode or something on here that I could use right now, but obviously there isn't. And I have a feeling I have to build a little ramp at least somewhere here. Yeah, this is just annoying. The right click to remove this is also turning off the view. So turn around, you don't want to do it there, that's fine. If I do that. Okay, so just put a ramp there and then make this flat. Put that there. Make that ramp. No. Put that ramp here. Make it very confused. They are all. Oh no, the ramp is open, so it's working now. Good. I'm glad we got that figured out. I hope these excavators get freed up eventually. That will be very, very important. You're blinking at me. I think that means something is happening. Fuel got down there. Good. Those guys are doing something. I think this will figure itself out. Let's just get this back in there. Let's not worry about digging on that side. That seems like a death trap. So, yeah. Everyone, I want the big diggers back. Please. Can you please? Just a little bit. How much fuel do we have? Barely anything. Essentially nothing, really. That's what that means. Because we don't have power, and now we have the power problem again that I usually have, but we can't run those guys. These guys can run. I think I built this in between when you were looking, but when these guys run, they can produce a lot. The problem is when the coal is not coming in consistently, we don't have a good output to input ratio, and that hurts. That hurts a lot. So I need these guys to actually do something. As you can see, the desalinators are done now. I could connect all those pipes and use the output steam that we have available here, but I'm not sure that we're there yet. Just because the setup, I'm not expecting to run at 100% all the time right now. It looks like we have all our excavators back. That is very important. Let's check if this is doing what it's supposed to do. What is your problem? Your full output. You have heavy oil sitting there because... yeah, this is just waiting because you are sitting. So let's turn you back on so we can burn the heavy oil. You are waiting on water, which you're not getting because water is... was sparse, but now you're doing it. Cool. So the heavy oil should all be dumped in there when we need it, and that's good. I think there's some math that I could do here that there's exactly 8 pieces of heavy oil in there because that's what we need for right now, or 6 pieces actually. But I think that's good. It's good the way it is right now. Yeah, if you keep being full, I may just have to add this flare back in just for now. And let you guys work. How are we doing here? We still have some oil sitting. That is very good. But also the oil ship is wasting a lot of fuel by going out and getting what we need. So that is not helpful. But yes, this setup has to work. And I hope this boiler... You have water problems. You still have water issues. What are you supplying steam to? Oh, so you're supplying steam to these two guys. So this one is super important. Do you need anything else? Yeah, you always need coal. I think that's the same problem that we had earlier. So I think what I need to do is build another steam boiler here and use it exactly the same way. Is a steam boiler gonna save us? I really, really hope so. I really, really, really hope so. So we should be able to put steam in there and connect that. Not a big issue. Then where's our exhaust? Exhaust pipe looks like it's going here. Yeah, we can connect to that. That's fine. Let's do this first. Transport pipe. Yes, go in. That didn't do what I wanted at all. Try that again. Transport pipe from here to right there. Cool. And then also exhaust pipe from here to... yeah, that works. Now we need water. Water's coming already from here, but you can obviously see that there's a water shortage already. So what I really need to do is make this one a priority pump. And I can do that. I could do that. I should do that right now. Let's do the pipe balancer here. It's nicer that as an option, but no. If you go in there, then this one connects to that pipe directly. That should be good. This pipe over here Just not working the way that I need it to. So let's split you off into there. That looks good. Now I can remove this pipe, and we should have enough water to at least run that boiler. Because this boiler has water, it just never has... come on, guys. It just never has the coal that it needs to run and make enough water, and that is the problem that we see here. So get you connected there. You connect up here. Click position. What? Okay. That's good. And then this one just has to be redone with a different pipe connection. Apparently I can't connect on the side that I want. I want it right here. Maybe I can fix that. I do know at some point I said no more pipe nonsense, but honestly, this is important. I'm sure someone wants to see this, so I'm showing it. You connect here. Where's that other water coming from? Oh, it's coming from the back. That's really neat. Which also means I may not even need the extra water that I'm getting in here, but that's fine. That looks good. That will do its thing. You're getting some coal right now, so get you connected. Don't have more unity to get that one connected. That is fine. This one comes down here. Cool. So now all I need is more material, and I'm using the heavy oil already. So let's look for the medium oil next. What do we have here? Light oil. That's also an option. It's a lot of light oil that we're just storing instead of doing something with it. Construction pieces. We have a lot of white construction pieces, which honestly is probably all I need to move on. Sour water goes here. So yeah, light oil is our setup, I guess. Give me a big pump. Put a storage somewhere over here. What do we have in on this side? Ammonia, not using it. Naphtha, obviously not using it anymore right now. Does that mean we're not producing any rubber? No, rubber looks like it's doing something, and it keeps going up. Like, this is high enough to where I feel like we are producing rubber. But this is fine. Give me the storage. And I'm assuming we're going to see something very similar to the other side, where we're just not able to keep up with the production level, and that's fine. So, pipe balancer. It looks like it doesn't let me connect it there, so I will just keep it happy. Do this. Give me a big pipe to go in there. Give me another big pipe just here. And then give me a small pipe that goes to a flare, which we're going to place now. Cool. Rotate. Thank you. Nope. Yes. Flare right there. Make this nice and tight, and that should work. And everything is happy here. Prioritize the pipes marked with O. That looks good. This one needs the heavy oil. We're going to get that here right now. I'm not going to mess with this. Just E all the way up. Press R to not allow snapping. And then we just go through this maze of pipes. Not pretty. Just have this to work. Maybe I'll come back to this at some point and fix it. Yeah, no, that's not going to happen. There, and then here... I would expect us to see the connection point. So R, you go in there, and you... I just need you to connect on something here. There you go. That's our entry point for all the things that we need. 62 construction pieces. Nice, they're already there. Golden construction, those were the last ones that we had. That's not good. Why is that not good? Because the golden construction pieces are the things that we need to make, to trade for fuel. So if we don't have those, we have an actual real problem. So how can I fix that? How are we doing on coal? Coal over here is doing okay, but we are... Well, no, it's not okay because these guys aren't running, so they're not producing anything. That's not helpful. These guys are still producing something. How are we doing on water? We are completely out of water, and we're not producing enough power to produce more water yet. Are we out of seawater, really? No, we're not. What is this problem? Oh. We only need 5. Got distracted. Distracted myself there, but looks like you're bringing in some water to those guys so the steamers can run. The problem with these pipes, and as you can see, I turned off all of these medium turbines. The problem with these turbines is they don't go from 0 to 1. It's just a percentage that you can see how they're getting their output, and once you turn them off because you don't have a constant supply of water in this case, you have a real problem. You have a real problem sitting there. How about you just produce water all the time? And we will turn off the food production. We have 0 months of food, but honestly, I'm not worried about this. We have more than enough workers available right now that we don't have to worry about. So that is fine. What I could do is turn off the plenty of food here, just for now. Hopefully it helps a little bit. But really, no. Our main problem is we need more fuel, and we don't have fuel. The only way to get fuel is to get coal running and do the things, because now we need the golden construction pieces. Something that I could do is I could transfer some of these materials into these guys. So auto import, turn that on these ones. Just for right now. They should get a couple white construction pieces and hopefully produce enough golden construction pieces that we have some fuel available or something to trade for. That's all I'm going for right now. That's an interesting dance you're doing here, but that's okay. I would like to turn these off pretty soon, but let's get down to about 300 or so. Get some golden construction pieces. I need about... Actually, I don't want to make any more red construction pieces at this point, so we're just going to stop this pipe and see what happens. I need about 40 golden construction pieces to trade for fuel. I do understand that currently we are still building this pipe up here, but it's just important enough that I think we need it. But for right now, I'm just going to pause this. Pause. I know we're almost there, but I need those 40 golden construction pieces. I know I said that before. Let's see. This live update, we have enough unity to trade. Good. Cool. So that one should help us immensely right now to get some more coal on the on everything really. This one, it's not running right now. You're not running because what do you need? You just need water. You don't have water, and if you don't have water, honestly, I don't really want to turn that one on because that is the main problem that we are experiencing. Looks like this one is done now. So you should get all the stuff in here that I want you to get. Light oil is coming, and you are taking light oil to make steam. Wonderful. And I think everything is connected correctly. Now this steam pipe, I do wonder if I need to connect that up to our network over here. That could be helpful. Obviously, this whole design of this whole complex is messed up. It's not right, it doesn't work well, and that's causing all sorts of trouble. But I think if I would do this again, there's just a lot of things I would do differently. You don't have water. I don't want you to burn all the light oil right now, but you don't have water. How do I get more water in here? We are not terrible on water, actually, and that's surprising to see. Now you have some. That's helpful. You don't have coal. You're not producing right now anyway, so I'm just going to turn you off, which also means I'm going to turn your coal conveyor off so we can get more coal to other places, hopefully. Yeah, this one's nicely backing up. That's perfect. That's actually what I want to see there. And we'll just see how the rest of this goes. How much water do we need? Just more water production. People are starving. That's okay. I don't need food right now. I need water. You don't produce because you're on the lower end. You need more steam, otherwise you would produce, but you're not producing because we don't have any of that. How about the guys over here? There's water sitting here. There's no coal sitting here, so that's not very helpful. Did I turn this? Yeah, we don't have steam in this area because we're missing coal or the other fluids. You know, I think that is what I'm going to take away from this playthrough. I concentrated too much on coal and ignored all the other fuel options. The biggest one that I showed you at the beginning of the episode is this gas combustion. With this gas combustion, I could use all of these materials that I currently just burn into the air and create pollution, not use it for anything, as a substitute for coal. And I have all of these, and I think there's even more. There's naphtha and other things too that we can use for this. I'm producing all of them. I'm not doing anything with them, and I should have. All these production lines should have a coal boiler and a gas boiler, and then with that I should have production lines that can actually produce either or next to them, and doing that will be very, very, very helpful for not overloading the coal production, because coal production is super dependent on fuel, as you can see here. Without fuel, you're not going to get anything, and since these are all out of fuel and nobody can deliver fuel to them, everything else stops. So water is a thing that it seems like I cannot get a substitute for. Coal is a thing that I can't get a substitute for and have to use a substitute, because the system cannot be overloaded the way I have it right now. That's really the real problem. So yeah, coal dependency is bad for industrial nations. Did you know that? I don't know if that's true, but in my case it's totally true. The food thing is related to power and to water production. If I had more power, I could produce more water. It's actually pretty simple like that. We have a lot of construction pieces. I will try right now to... No, we don't have enough unity to make this work. Someone give me unity. Can I turn these guys up? You are working on 3 shifts. I can turn you down. I can turn you down. That should give me a lot more unity, hopefully. And once I have that, we can... Come on, give me the next month. I just need a little bit. Yeah, we're... 54 people died of starvation. Yeah, this is just going downhill. Unity is not going up. I can't trade. We're dead. We're dead. I want to do this again. I really do, and I'm really looking forward to this. But next time I do this, I have to use all the resources that are available and not just ignore them, which also means read the research tree that you had, because the reason I didn't get to gas combustion the whole time is because I never wanted to use biofuel. Is biofuel a good option? I don't know, fuel gas? Don't even know where I get that from. It can turn food into fuel gas, but maybe you get fuel gas from other things too and turn that into diesel? Yeah, that sounds great. CO2, I think you need this for, what's it called? Fertilization and other things. And this is all great. I just need more. More. I need all of these things to actually show up, and then I can get the gas combustion sooner. Because if I would have gotten gas combustion before we started on steel, I think I would be in a really good place and not as dependent on coal for all production of all sorts of things, and that would actually be really, really good. But yes, all these tanks, there's too many tanks here that are full that are not used for anything, so I should have just found a need to use them much sooner. What's your problem right now? You're just needing steam. I have some coal sitting here. I don't have water here, so there's nothing I can do. We are producing some water now somehow. I don't know where, but we are, and that's nice. Just there's nothing I can do. Turn this unity off. Remove boost. Good. I would like to get some golden construction pieces, just a little bit. That should kickstart the coal again, and with more coal we may be able to recover this, but honestly I don't see a real merit in that. There's too much messed up. Also, the power production is too dependent on itself. This doesn't run this way. I think the power production has to be adjacent to the fuel production, because I can build tons of gas boilers here. Well, not tons. Do the math. All of these only produce a certain amount of things. But this one produces heavy oil and medium oil. This one only uses the medium oil, so the heavy oil is something I can burn. Then this one produces light oil. Light oil is again something I can burn. And I don't think these guys produce anything that I needed, but that's actually ammonia. Is ammonia a thing that I can throw in here? Nope, it's not, but that's fine. I can also throw fuel gas in here, which honestly I don't know where it comes from right now, but there are so many recipes for steam, which we need to make any of this work. Otherwise, just lost the game like I just did. So yeah, another failed attempt. It's just how this game goes. 31 unity. Let's throw some fuel on this fire and see if that makes a difference. It won't. There's no way it's going to make a difference, because all my vehicles right now will empty that in no time. I'm pretty sure about that. So yeah, no, still love this game. This is a great game. I may wait until the next update before I do something. I may start another playthrough sooner. That may depend a little bit on your comments below, because this game is so challenging. It has so many nuances. It has so many things that you can do wrong. That's really easy to get lost. And if you don't do everything right, you're just gonna lose. And you know what? I'm totally fine with that. This game just creates a challenge in itself by understanding what you're supposed to do without telling you what you're supposed to do. The research tree looks totally overwhelming. totally, absolutely. The first like 5 makes sense, and you're like that. That's my brain fart right there. And there's just so much more. Like, look at this. I'm still not at the end, and I would maybe want to wait until more of the research tree is implemented, but maybe not, because at this point it feels like the game is more than playable, more than fun, more than challenging. All the things are exactly what I need them to be. We're losing workers now left and right, so it doesn't matter what our fuel is, we're not going to be able to recover from this. Cool. So that's my last chapter in this playthrough. I was almost contemplating not doing any of that, but I decided to just give it one more good try, and there's too much messed up, all the things that I explained. I don't think I have to repeat myself. I hope I don't. So, that's it. Did the gas boiler save me? That was too late. Way too late. But that's going to be the title on the thumbnail and all that stuff. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And next time, I'll try to do better. I promise. Let me know when you want me to start that. Really appreciate you guys. Bye.